Welcome back, everyone, to Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 305 for the 13th of July, 2025. My name's Lynne Kelly.
My name's Ncuti Kelly.
And we're...
Come on, baby. Hold it together.
I know. You can tap it with a hammer. It's still not going to work. I know. Apologies, folks. My internet is not great. Apparently, we're getting broadband at the end of the year. And then your machine decided we're going to do a reboot, and then your machine decided, do you know what? I'll do an update while you're doing this.
Yeah.
Why? Windows knows that you're in a rush. Anyway, the reboot, Touch Hollywood's the best, seems to have solved the issue.
Don't say it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx
How are you enjoying the heat? I'm not.
Oh, magic. Magic, absolutely thoroughly. James and Gillian were over earlier on this afternoon, so I had a gazebo up to try and shade us from the heat and stuff like that. So we're kind of in the shades quite a lot of the day, so not too bad. But yeah, it's a hell of it. It's all to change though.
It is, rain on the way.
Yeah, but you're not here for the weather.
No, it's true. We're not. No, we're here for entertainment news. We have some entertainment news. Do you want to go through the entertainment news first? Or do you want to jump? Do you want to do a short show and just go to what you're watching? Because it'll be a very short show for me. Because I only watched a couple of things this week.
Well, let's do a few stories then.
Okay, let's jump straight into.
Let's chance our luck.
The tea. Let's chance the luck. Superman. Oh, Superman. Oh.
Superman.
Oh, not that one. Another one. Don't worry about a Superman movie. They're like a number 9 bus. Eventually there'll be another one along. Superman opened 217 million worldwide.
That's a nice number.
It's not bad. Not bad. People went to see it this weekend.
I didn't. You did.
I did. Yeah.
James did as well.
I have opinions. And as obviously I'm coming at this from being a huge Zack Snyder fan. Everybody knows my credentials in that area.
Not.
So I have thoughts. But so it opened with 217 million worldwide. Jurassic Park is still loving life at the box office. 500 million worldwide for that.
Nice one.
So do you think they'll make another one?
Aye. Those numbers. Yeah.
Aye.
I think this one's set up for a trilogy.
I mean, it's called Rebirth.
Yeah, and it's always been the case, isn't it? So, and
to be honest, maybe that's what they should have called the Superman movie.
And I got to see it as well. So I've got my opinions.
Did you see it this weekend?
Jurassic Park. Yep.
So you went to see Jurassic Park?
No, I didn't see it this weekend. I saw it earlier on in the week.
Right. Okay. But you saw it before. You'll give a full report in the show, as will I. Because I wrote things down actually about Superman. I thought it was quite an important movie.
Yep.
So yeah, I thought I'd write it down. And Lilo and Stitch is almost at the billion mark. So much for the naysayers. So yeah,
we'll be getting a sequel.
Wings.
We'll get a sequel.
Lilo and Stitch 2, The Electric Boogaloo.
That's right. Yep.
Yep.
Lilo and Stitch 2, The Blue One and You. No.
Oh, aye.
Something like that. Don't know.
No.
Lilo and Stitch Surfs Up. I don't know.
Oh, aye. No, that would work. Yeah. Was that a movie called Surfs Up?
Aye, with penguins in it.
Was that not one of the Happy Feet movies? Oh, was that not a Happy? Yeah, was that not a Happy Feet?
No, it wasn't. No, they were kind of creepy, real penguins that were talking. Happy Feet. Strange film.
Oh, right. Happy Feet was directed by George Miller.
Of Mad Max,
who also directed Mad Max. Yeah,
that's an odd one, isn't it? That's a strange one. Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to show that he's he's quite diverse.
Very diverse.
So Comic-Con's coming up. Did you know George Lucas has never been to Comic-Con? San Diego Comic-Con.
San Diego Comic-Con. The
He's never been to San Diego Comic-Con. No.
Is he going?
The original, the OG.
Is he going?
Yes, he is. This is his first appearance.
Well.
Is this year.
What's he selling?
He's good.
Red
Tails 2.
Red Tails 2, yeah. Yeah. I never saw that. I don't know if you did.
I never saw it either. No. That was his big passion project that he did after Star Wars.
Aye. Did he direct it? I don't think he directed it, did he?
I think he wrote and directed it. Pretty sure he did. I'll look it up.
I'm not sure.
Consult the book of knowledge before mentioning it.
It's funny that outside Star Wars, George Lucas hasn't really lit the world on fire. Well, apart from Star Wars and Indiana Jones, two of the biggest franchises of all time, apart from those two, he's not really lit the world on fire in terms of movies, kind of independent movies out with those franchises, which is a bit odd.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I did, yes. So he was gonna, and then someone else directed it, a guy called Anthony Hemingway, no relation to Ernest, or maybe he is. I'm not sure. Anyway, but he was the exec producer on it. It wasn't even a producer, George Lucas. So
rubbish.
What are you gonna do? Other than that, there's Star Trek is going to be there as well, obviously, because they need to get people watching their streaming services because a lot of it is disappearing. Did you hear that South Park is leaving Paramount Plus globally?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So South Park is the home. Paramount Plus is the home of South Park, and it's leaving.
Yeah,
which is a bit weird. So,
King of the Hill's coming back, though. Is it coming to Paramount? King of the Hill, that's coming back. Remember that from the 90s? Do you remember that one? It was in the 90s, I think.
Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah.
Mike Judge, was it?
Yeah. In fact, was it the guy that played John Redcorn? Did he not die recently? I think he passed away recently. It was on Fox. So it's gonna. Oh yeah, a revival of the series is scheduled to premiere on Hulu, which will be Disney Plus on August the 4th.
All right, okay.
So yeah, we'll get it Disney Plus.
I used to like that show, so I might visit that. I might visit that. That was a good show.
It's no American Dad. That's all I'm saying.
It's not F is for Family either. It's another good one.
No, I only ever watched the first season of
that. Well, that's true. I did as well, actually. Yeah. But, yeah.
I don't know. I think that sometimes you watch a show and you go like, "Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that was good." You don't need to watch the second season. Like Andor, like you don't really need to watch the second season of Andor. But if you do, you should watch our watch along because we're on episode 11.
We're almost done.
This Thursday. That was a nice wee segue into.
Yeah, every Thursday.
We're almost done.
We're almost done.
And people said it would take us into August, but
and it nearly has.
Wait
for it. With your internet, it might take us into August.
I know. Hey, do you know what we still have to watch? We still have to watch it. This is from 2022. We still have to watch the end of Book of Boba Fett.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we're getting out of sync again.
I think we are as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are.
Let's hurry this along.
Yeah.
Yep. Ncuti Gatwa, do you hear his reason for leaving Doctor? I'll just be very quick about this one. Ncuti Gatwa was leaving because we don't have much time. His reason for leaving Doctor Who is because he was tired and old.
Oh, was he?
Ncuti Gatwa was 32.
That's no excuse.
So, I mean, come on, Ncuti. I know, tired and old. That's my excuse.
That's a decent excuse for us, not for him. That's a rubbish excuse. There must have been another reason.
Didn't get the money. That's why.
Maybe.
I think the rumor is that the actual rumor that's his reason for doing it. The rumor is that he was getting quite a lot of Hollywood type things offers, and so he decided to relocate to Los Angeles and sort of chase that down, which is fair enough, and you probably don't want to tell people that's the reason why you're doing it. So you come up with the excuse of I'm getting tired kind of thing. So
what did he?
It's fair enough.
Did he do 2 seasons of Doctor Who?
Yeah, 2 and done. Yeah, I think it's. I don't like the problem is that they shot both series back to back effectively, and then and we never saw him until they'd finished shooting both seasons. And then when they did when they were showing the first season, they did some reshoots for the second season, and that was basically to sort of cover up the fact that he wasn't going to do season 3. So because there's a lot of you gave up as well, and after season 1, there's a lot of unanswered questions and dead ends in season 2. That
I gave up after the Christmas specials.
Right.
I don't think I got into season 1.
Yeah.
But do you not think
there's a couple of good stories though?
Yeah. Do you not think sometimes though that a character should not retire but have a break for a while, and then to have a kind of soft reboot again? And
maybe too quick to have the soft reboot.
I mean, like have a rest from Doctor Who for a while, and then kind of rethink it maybe to bring it back to the kind of glory days of it, because we've not really had a rest from it for since Christopher Eccleston was Doctor Who, and now
it's been 20 years.
Yeah, has that been 20 years now? Wow.
Yeah, 2005 was came out. Yeah.
Wow.
2005, I sat Sam down and I said, I'm going to watch Doctor Who. Do you want to watch Doctor Who? And she goes, what is it? And I went, it's a guy in a blue box and he's got a companion who's usually a woman. And she went, okay. Totally unimpressed by it. Been a lifelong fan ever since.
So you never just said anything about time travel? You never said anything about aliens, sci-fi?
No.
Just a guy in a blue box with a companion.
Guy in a blue box with a companion. There you go.
All right, okay.
And that's all you need to know. And now she's watching Star Wars. So
Yeah.
What can I say? Did you hear about Jeff Lynne? He's not well, and he was supposed to be doing a farewell. He's supposed to be doing a farewell concert for the BTS Hyde Park concert or something.
Well, he's on tour right now.
BST, sorry, Hyde Park concert. Well, it's called the Over and Out Farewell Tour, which is very ELO title, I think. Over and Out. Yeah. But he's had to cancel it because of ill health, which is not good.
I didn't know that.
So he has. So the official statement says Jeff Lynne is heartbroken to report that he will not be able to perform at tomorrow's BST Hyde Park show. Jeff has been battling a systemic infection and is currently in the care of a team of doctors who have advised him that performing is simply not possible this time, nor will he be able to reschedule. Doesn't sound good.
That happened to Ozzy Osbourne. He did a tour about 5 years ago and had to cancel the whole thing due to ill health, and then obviously did the big performance just as a kind of big farewell thing. But, recently, so that's a shame. We do have. I'll just say that we do have a comment from Nico Bellic. But he's put a bit of a Superman spoiler, so I'm not going to show the comment. Bearing in mind as well, I've not seen Superman yet either. So thanks for your comment, Nico, but I don't want to spoil. We're not going to spoil Superman here today. We're just going to talk about it. Slo's going to talk about it because he's seen it later on.
Mm-hmm. I'm also going to try and not spoil it as well by skipping around.
Then I spoil it. Then I spoiled it. Spoil it.
No. So, talking of Birmingham bands, because Yellow was a Birmingham band as well. Ozzy Osbourne, obviously, he had his like farewell. That's it. I'm not doing any more show.
Yeah,
like proper, not doing it. Not Rolling Stones. This is their final tour, and then he tour another 20 times. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Aston Villa Stadium. And I think it's like 140 million they raised for charity.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nobody got paid. Apparently, none of the bands got paid. Yeah, wow. Brilliant. And apparently, one of the bands that was going to appear said they wanted some money, allegedly, and it was allegedly Motley Crue. They were the ones that were wanting money to.
I can believe it.
For appearing. And Sharon went, no.
Good old Sharon. I like Sharon. Alistair's saying here, my sister-in-law's husband's parents are away to see Yellow in London. They're gutted it's cancelled. Jeez, man, that's heartbreaking. Jeff Lynne must be in his 70s, is he?
Aye,
late 60s, late 60s, 70s, something like that.
He was 14, wasn't he, when he did the Travelling Wilburys?
He was the youngest in the band. Yep. In fact, I was watching. I was watching footage of him. 77. I was watching footage of him, and he had Danny Harrison up, and they were playing two Travelling Wilburys songs as part of that tour with Danny Harrison.
Oh, really?
George's son, George Harrison's son.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. George's son.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Nice.
That's
nice.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah, it's weird when you see the pictures of the Travelling Wilburys, who were this past it band, like they were, these has been men, and then you see the actual ages of them, and you're going like, Tom Petty was only 37.
I know.
George Harrison was 45.
I know.
Roy Orbison was the oldest, and he was 52.
Madness.
It's like,
I can't believe Roy Orbison was 52 in the show. Anyway, does anybody know who the Travelling Wilburys are on? I don't know. They're a great band. A super group.
They were, yeah. And it all happened because somebody wanted to borrow a guitar or something. That was the story behind the Travelling Wilburys.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I could borrow a guitar. I think Jeff's got a guitar I can use. Something like that. Or Jeff was producing it, and it was Tom Petty. And then they went to Tom Petty's house, and Bob Dylan happened to be there. And then they all went and they ended up doing like a Travelling Wilburys song with a massive jam session. Yeah.
I can't help but think that it was a whole thing that Jeff Lynne wanted all his heroes to be in one room and play in a band with them.
Probably.
He was a huge Roy Orbison fan as well, huge Beatles fan.
Massive Beatles fan. Yeah.
Aye, and then friends with Tom Petty. Brilliant. Mm-hmm. And let's get Bob Dylan in as well for good measure.
Yeah.
James, Mr. Peddy is saying Ringo Starr just did his 85th birthday as well. Yeah. Ringo Starr looks fantastic. He's 85. He looks incredible, unbelievable.
He does.
Yeah, and he does it's the peace and love thing he does every year for his birthday, and he has bands playing and stuff. Really, really brilliant.
Yeah, nice,
fantastic. Yeah,
he gets some things as well.
Yeah, it's like that wee mini festival he has for his birthday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Peace and Love Festival. Fantastic.
Yeah. I said Paul McCartney must be getting up there, is he? Must be 82, 83 as well.
He's well into his 80s, yeah. I think they're probably about the similar age. I think Ringo's the oldest, though. I think
Ringo was the oldest, yeah.
84, I think.
His stories, like, see when you read about Ringo Starr and you think to yourself, how the hell did this? So he was in hospital until he was like 14 or something. Probably because he had tuberculosis.
That's right.
And they let him out, and then he relapsed, and he ended up being back in for a year. And he liked the music teacher, and she would let him play any instrument he wanted, and he just made a beeline for the drums. And that was him. And then when he got out, he was like 16 or something. Didn't really have much of an education other than the fact that he could play drums. And he ended up playing for bands and all that kind of stuff. I think his dad bought him his first drum kit and things. So, yeah, just a really cool origin story.
Yeah, and we're going to see that full origin story played by Barry Keoghan next year.
I don't like him.
I don't like him.
I don't like him. I don't know. Like him, Mummy. I don't like him.
I don't like him. There's something weird about him. You're not allowed to say things like that in this day, Sloan.
Why? I don't know. He's like, who's rice? It's not the proper rice. You know what I mean? It's just there's a weird thing. I don't know what it is. I just don't, I'm not a huge fan. Sorry, Barry. I know you're a great actor and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not a big fan.
I find him quite interesting because of the reasons you don't like him. That's the reasons why I do like him, because there's something really interesting about him as an actor.
That's why the show works, because you're contrary.
That's the difference between me and you. It kind of reminds me of somebody that would be in a David Lynch movie. I think that's why I like him.
Oh, yeah, no. As the sort of the lapdog of the bad guy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
He just kind of sits and goes, hey, boss.
If they ever did a remake of Wild at Heart, he would be Bobby Carew, the Willem Dafoe.
Oh, do you think?
I think so. Yeah. The kind of strange, sexual chemistry with him and Laura Dern. I don't know who'd play the Laura Dern character, but yeah, I think so.
I reckon you could probably get Willem Dafoe to reprise the role. He's still
around. What an absolute legend he is.
He's in Eggers' next movie, which is going to be A Christmas Carol.
No, it's not. His next movie is going to be.
Oh, he's going to be Eggers' Christmas Carol then.
Oh no, it's going to be. It's a werewolf. The werewolf. It's going to be a werewolf film.
Oh.
Yep. No. Werewolves of London. Yeah, it's going to be good. Can't wait. James enjoyed your Red Tails 2 comment. Going back to the start of the podcast there. Who's Rice? Kevin Bridges. Yeah, I was watching Kevin Bridges the other night there. Actually, Friday night, I think. It was a stand-up. I hadn't seen it. It was really good. Enjoyed it.
We actually had and we went to. I don't know why I turned out a sand person there, but never mind. Anime came in and she said, I've got sweet and sour chicken, your favourite. And I was like, oh, great. And it turned out it was sweet and sour chicken from a packet. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she said, I'll make you some rice. And I went, who's rice?
Who's rice? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
James must have mentioned this about 10 times today. Yes, James. James went to see Ozzy for the final show. In fact, James was telling me a story. He met somebody, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, but that paid $2,000, and he was like, well, it was like two guys there, and James was like, what, $2,000 between you? And I was like, $2,000 each, and he's like, well, including your flights, because they were like American. He's like, no, the tickets, $2,000. Mad, absolutely crazy.
Why?
But it was the last show. I mean, did you see all the bands that were playing? So
Oh, I know. I mean, it was a heavy metal.
Absolutely, yeah, unreal, yeah. So
I saw the Mama Coming Home, and that would have been brought tears to a glass eye. That performance.
Aye. What's that one? That young lad, Youngblood. He seems to. Did you see the footage? Do you know the lad I mean?
No.
He did. I'm Going Through Changes, a cover version of that, and the Ozzy song, and he presented them with a handmade crucifix thing that he'd got made. One of his pals made and stuff. It's quite touching. Nice. Poor old Ozzy.
They've done some. I mean, Blacks. I mean, you might not be big fans of them, but you know their songs. I mean, you know Warpeg and Paranoia and all those.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Invented heavy metal, pretty much.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yeah. So I think all the bands they had like a 40-minute set or something. I think that was. Because it's basically a mini festival. It was like Oz. It's like a mini Oz fest, basically.
I think some of them only did a couple of songs, 2 or 3 songs. It wasn't even a 40 minutes. I think so. It was quite kind of.
Did you see the bit at the end where he did the song, did the final song, and he turned to somebody, I don't know who it was, old Roadie or whatever it was, and he said, "Let me effing stand." There's a lip reader. Yeah, but of course they can't because there's no will. So it's a bit of a shame. So
it's a bit sad.
But yeah, it's a bit sad. But his voice sounded great.
It did.
Thought his voice sounded great. So
sounded as good as ever.
Yeah. And then the final one is there's a couple of ones actually. There's The Boys season 5. They're getting. Did you ever watch Supernatural? I don't think you ever watched Supernatural. It was on for 150 seasons at the CW.
No. I don't do that. No.
In fact, the Supernatural actually predates the network, the CW that it aired on, because it was originally on the WB, I think. And it became part of the CW. It's
I don't know what any of that means.
I know you don't know. It's fine. People out there going, oh, I know what it means.
CW, WB. I hate abbreviations. Anyway, carry on.
It was the Warner Brothers channel, the CW.
Right. Okay.
Cable Warner Brothers or something. It was called.
Okay. Right.
And then there's UPS, which is the United Paramount Network, which predates Paramount Plus. Right. Anyway, they get smushed together and became the CW. C for there was the WB and it became the CW, which is C for CBS and W for Warner, so that's why it's called the CW. Anyhow, why are you making me explain this?
My eyes are like that at the moment.
I know.
We were talking about this earlier, James.
Hey, Kim, shut it up. Anyway, the boys are getting a sort of supernatural reunion of sorts because Jensen Ackles is already in it. He's going to be joined by his brother in the show, and also another guy called Cass. What's his name? Castiel. That's his name. So Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins are going to join him, and apparently they're going to do a bit from Supernatural in character as part of the boys, and it's going to obviously people are going to go, oh my god, they did the thing, but I won't know what that is unless they play Dust in the Wind by Kansas. I'm not going to understand the reference.
So there's going to be a mashup between the there's going to be a mashup between Supernatural and the boys. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's nice, dear.
Aye. Yeah, I'll enjoy it when it happens.
You enjoy yourself. Have a wee cup of
Anime will be like, oh. Anime and Sam watched all of it. There's 150 seasons of Supernatural, 26 episodes in a season, and they watched every single one of them. It's like it went for almost 20 years, this show. It was insane. Anyhow.
Must be a hell of a lot of filler. That's all I can say.
I know. So as far as summer blockbuster movies, there's 3 remaining now. So Superman got released this weekend.
Yep.
We'll get the Smurfs movie to look forward to. You excited to see the Smurfs movie?
We're holding out for the Smurfs.
I know.
Anyway,
yeah.
We just lost somebody by me saying we're holding out for the Smurfs. So they dropped out straight away. Like, fuck that. I'm not holding out for that. Beat it.
Talking of blue people, the Fantastic Four are on a week after that.
Cannot wait.
On July 25th.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
I'm not actually. I was saying to James today. I'm kind of. I've not seen Superman yet, but I'm starting to think Fantastic Four might win the old race. Between who's better. But we'll see.
Okay. And then the last big one will be The Naked Gun, which is
it's a Naked Gun.
It's coming out in that Paul, the guy that was in all these great shows. He's in it as well. He plays the sidekick. So yeah,
right.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Not Leslie Nielsen. Liam Neeson.
Aye. There's a bit in it where he turns Paul, whatever his name is, turns to him and says, "You never read him his Miranda rights?" And he goes, "Carrie rights." And he goes, "What?" And he goes, "Carrie rights. Miranda's the lawyer."
Oh God! See that kind of humor, though. Oh dear. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to. Do you know that type of humor back in the day was like, we were like, doubled. I was falling about, laughing, but I don't know if it's going to quite hit, with audiences today. Don't know. It'll be interesting to see. James is saying Fantastic Four beats Soups at the box office. Well, will beat. Right, we're going to write that down, Sloan. James has made a
I'm writing it
prediction. Write that down.
Okay.
Scribble it down. Fantastic
James
Four will beat Soups
is-
at the box office. I think you might be right, James. I think you might be right.
Right, it's in the book.
It's in the book. He's booked
It's
it.
in the book. It's in the book. Shall we do the old?
Wait a minute. He's got a however before we do anything.
However,
if Soups does north of C700, then surely that's a win. Yeah.
unless
I hope they both do well, because it'll be great for the box office. Great for cinema.
It'll be great for Warner Brothers if it does well.
Great for Warner Brothers, yeah.
Because they need a W.
Yeah.
Because the Warner Brothers.
Is just typing 800 will be brilliant for Soups. 900 would be brilliant as well.
A billion?
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
All right, let's ask the question. What have you been watching?
I wrote it down.
Yes.
Because because when you ask me that question, usually I'm like, I don't know. So watching that Netflix show, I'll leave the best to last, or the kind of biggest to last. Watching that show, Too Much. It's called on Netflix. It's about an American woman that works in kind of the entertainment industry, not that type of entertainment industry. And she's moves to London from New York. Kind of, it's all a bit all over the place with this kind of characters and the story, and it's very right on London type people that are in it, and they're kind of annoying. There's nobody you're like, oh, that's a nice character, or I don't know, man.
And you're enjoying it, or
I'm 2 episodes in, and we're like, whoop,
Oh, really?
Pull the plug. So no,
you did that with that spy thing with Ben Whishaw. You didn't like that either. Ben Whishaw and
Bluebird, something.
Blackbird.
Yeah, I've done it with a few shows. If I'm not feeling it, I'll not do it. I did the same.
You do that Maverick thing. You just grab that and go.
I did the same with Department Q as well. You loved it, and I was like, I'm not feeling this at all.
I think you're wrong. Department Q was the finest piece of television in a long time at Netflix, and it was homegrown as well. Filmed here.
We were four
here, obviously.
Four, not in your
not here, not in
your room.
No, not here.
No. I get 4 episodes in, so I did give that a chance. And I think we will finish it because we're fairly invested in it. But
do you think it was too much pressure for it to be a success?
No. Is that a joke?
That was a joke.
Oh, because the submarine.
If you know, you know. Aye.
Right. Narcos. Carrying on with that. Fantastic show.
Oh,
fantastic.
It's so good. I can't believe you've waited. Jody, I can't believe you've waited 11 billion years to watch this.
I'm like,
it's honestly, it's the best show ever.
It keeps popping up.
Yeah,
it kept popping up, and I'm like, I might as well start watching this. Everybody's watched it probably apart from me, and it's terrific. But when I first started watching it, I thought to myself, "Oh, I think Danny might like this." But then it gets to the stage where I'm like, "No, definitely not. This is very adult stuff."
No, it's very adult. Yeah.
You'll be pleased to know my homework is complete. Squid Game.
Oh, did you watch it?
I watched the full lot. Will watched it. Season 3. No spoilers in case people haven't watched it. I can see why people were disappointed. But
is it the boat?
No.
Oh right, okay. I was the boat. The boat was. I don't think it moved the story on.
No, it didn't. It was pointless. Completely pointless.
Yeah.
No, and I thought the boat thing was going to go somewhere, but it really didn't.
No, well, I'll tell you where it did go. It went back to the harbour and then went out again.
No, he will. But I still don't think it was as good as the first season, though. I think the first season was still the best. And season 2 was really season 2 and 3 split.
I know. Calling it season 3 was a bit cheeky.
It was a stretch. But it was good. It was good. I did enjoy it. Everything about it was, we've probably all seen it by now. It was really good. I think some of those main characters that we're going to see again in mainstream, Hollywood films. So,
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I've already seen. I mean, the frontman, he was in Red
4,
2,
5, 6.
and Ji-hun, he's been in The Acolyte as well. Hopefully they'll bring him back for whatever the second season of The Acolyte's called. I don't know what it'll be called, but hopefully they'll bring him back.
Well, he was the best character, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Kind of love. Well. I mean, Star Wars fans were kind of.
Actually, now that's
50-50. I'd say 50-50.
Isn't it? I can't remember now.
Acolyte. Well, I think he had a fight with the big Chewbacca Jedi, didn't he?
Oh, he did. I can't remember now. Maybe they want to see him coming back.
Actually, I think I'd watch that again. Actually,
I think I will watch. Yeah.
Yeah. We liked it. I mean, I know people were kind of 50-50 on it, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's woke," and all that crap. But I didn't watch it that way. And you didn't either. But yeah,
well, I didn't think it was woke. I mean, it's because they were talking about witches, and then it was like, oh, there must be lesbians. They're trying to push this lesbian agenda, and you're going like, hold on a minute. At no point in the story do they mention anything about sexual orientation about this coven.
No, that's all.
They don't mention anything about it. It's just
there's no kissing. Unfortunately,
no.
I was looking forward to it. Bit of kissing. Anyway, so we watched frequently asked questions about time travel, which is a kind of movie. It's a little bit Shaun of the Dead-ish, and that they're in a pub. One of them goes to the toilet, and when he comes out, he's in a completely different time from where he went in, and everybody's like lying dead, and there's fires and everything, and then he goes back into the toilet. Goes back into the toilet and goes, "What the hell?" And then opens the door again. And then he's back into his normal time zone. And Chris O'Dowd's in it, and it's really funny, really good, really enjoyable. It's on BBC iPlayer just now. Really enjoyed it. And the big one that I watched was Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay.
So James and I were talking about this earlier on today. I think he liked it more than I did, probably. But what I would say about it is 100 times better than the last one. 100 times better. There was dinosaurs in it for a kickoff. Scarlett Johansson is always brilliant. They had the dinghy. Remember did you read the book of Jurassic Park, the original?
I did, yeah.
Michael Crichton.
Yeah.
There was a dinghy scene that they omitted from the original movie.
Yeah.
They put it in this movie, which is nice. A nice touch.
That's what the ride is. The Jurassic World River Adventure. That's what the ride is you're in a dinghy.
I've done that ride. Yeah.
They also go through the bird sanctuary as well, the Pteranodon sanctuary as well, in the boat, and that's a great sequence in the book.
But they kind of do that in The Lost World, the second movie.
Yes, they do.
They
go through I think they call it in the Aviary or something.
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, I would say it's kind of more of the same of the good stuff for Jurassic Park. And like James said as well, he's like, it was a cracking way to start off the summer season of blockbusters. It really was. And I'd say it's also, if you've got young kids watching it, I would find it quite terrifying. The because they've kind of DNA, they've got this kind of bastardized dinosaur that they've created through DNA. And it's like a cross between a rancor monster and a xenomorph, horrific looking thing. Really quite scary. But yeah, really good time.
Okay. Because I heard I heard there was it takes quite a bit of time to get to the dinosaurs though, because there's quite a few memes
that as well, but no, I never got that impression.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get that impression at all. There was the only bit. I mean, it zips along at the beginning, and then they got in the boat, and then they start talking about feelings and things like that. And I'm like, all right, this is the bit that people are saying dragged, but it's kind of over with fairly quickly. And then people complained as well about the family that kind of randomly appears in it. I didn't have a problem with that either, because it's kind of pulling us in, as if it was our families, getting pulled into a kind of something like that. So I didn't have a problem with that at all. Yeah. Enjoyed it. Okay, that's me.
What's the Murderbot finale? It's still a great wee show for me. I kind of saw the end coming, but also kind of didn't, because I thought it might like trail off in another direction. But I thought it was great. It's leading on quite nicely to season 2, I guess. And it's on Apple, so they rarely kill shows. Touch wood when I say that. So yeah, I would recommend it overall as a season. It's very Empire Strikes Back in its ending.
Oh,
so I liked it.
Well, there's shouts for us getting Apple TV back. There's been rumblings now in the family here.
Well,
why don't we have Apple TV again?
And all that stuff. Good question.
Yeah. So I think we're going to get it back this week.
Apple TV's actually. So the thing I like about Apple, I have an Apple TV, the box itself, and I quite like it because the app, much like all the other ones, I think Prime does it as well, where it unifies a whole bunch of things. So you just go to the Apple TV app and it goes like, hey, you're watching this show on Now TV. It's now a new one's available, or you're watching it in Paramount Plus, or you're watching it in whatever it is, or the app that you've got, because you can like hook the apps into it. So it's basically like Sky, where it says here's the shows you were watching, because these apps do a terrible job of that. So they obviously must expose it in the API, but they just don't do it in their own app. So anyway, so Apple TV is actually helpful. As far as that's concerned. Sticking with Apple TV, Foundation's back. The budget for Foundation every season is tuppence halfpenny, and I don't know how they make this show for that. It's $45 million, I think it is, a season, and you think it's a lot of money. I mean, it is a lot of money. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. But what they do with that $45 million is just incredible. I don't know. You can see it exactly. You can see every single penny on screen. There's nothing's wasted, and you're like, how did you do? Like, how can you do this for that amount of money, and you get one season of Secret Invasion for $250 million, and it looks like crud. I don't get it. Anyway, so it's back. It was a bit of a recap episode, introduced the new big bad for the season, and sort of set it up. There's a link if you go to Facebook. fb.me/superkellybros. There's I posted up there. It's called A Very Handy Recap, and it's Lee Pace explaining seasons 1 and 2, so you don't have to watch seasons 1 and 2, and you can just jump straight into season 3. It's 2.5 minutes long. It is chef's kiss perfection.
That's a good idea.
That's a
good idea.
More and more, and that's the official Apple TV YouTube channel doing that. So I think more and more shows should do that, because it means that you're bringing people into it, even if they've not watched the first couple of seasons. Because if they watch the third season, they'll probably go, maybe we should go back and watch the first 2.
Yeah, but sometimes it's good that if you've watched the first couple of seasons, it's been a while, just watch that and recap instead of rewatching the whole stuff again as well.
Exactly, yeah. Netflix should do it for the old guard. Because I'm going to have to go back and watch the old guard, because I don't remember it at all.
The first movie, yeah. Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron, yeah. And I've been watching Ironhearts. We're on episode 5 now.
Are you watching that? Are you?
I'm really enjoying it. I think it's great.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's got some things that it's kind of borrowed from Ms. Marvel, which is another show I really liked. On there, but it does things where it's like the title of the show comes on, but it's like imprinted on the actual world itself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like it'll be like, you know, graffiti or something. It'll say Ironheart and graffiti, and it'll be a guy like doing a tag at the bottom or whatever, that kind of thing. The show's really good. I think she's really good. She's this conflicted person. She's trying to like balance, you know, the loss of her family members and her friend, and she wants to make this super suit to like help people with it, but then she gets embroiled with these baddies, and like it's just a whole bunch of like different things like that. It's really well done. It feels as fantasy as it is. It feels kind of believable. Where
would you say it sits then? As well. Where would you say it sits in, you know, in terms of other Marvel TV shows just now?
Nothing beats Loki as far as I'm concerned. I mean, yes, she'd be like, you know, WandaVision, but I don't think anything beats Loki. For me, it's like Loki, Wanda.
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, definitely.
Secret Invasion being the bottom.
Oh, Secret Invasion being the bottom. Yeah. I mean, it's up there. Top 5, easily.
Top 5, you'd say, right? Okay.
I would say top 5. Yeah. I think it's getting us to watch it every week. So, and the weird thing is that, but they dropped the first 3 episodes in like one tranche, and then they dropped the next 3 in in another tranche. So the 6 episodes are all out there. It makes you feel that they haven't. Yeah, but that's the thing, is it makes you feel that they don't really have any faith in it. So it's kind of weird. Because remember they did the same thing with Echo as well, which was not good.
Yeah,
it's better than Echo. It's very, very better than Echo. That's terrible.
All right, good. Yeah. Right, okay.
And then movie wise, get your hate ready. I watched Superman, and I have some thoughts.
Which one was at the cinema?
I went to the cinema. I got out of my bed for this.
Are you gonna go 2-footed into this?
What?
Did you properly right? I don't want to spoil what you're going to say, but are you going 2-footed in this that you hated it that much?
All right, okay. Let me preface it by saying I didn't hate it. Right. I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it.
Right. Okay.
This is where we start losing everybody. Let me finish. Me. Exactly. I know.
I'm not even seen it yet.
All right. So I broke it down into the good, the bad, and the ugly. So the good parts of it get straight to the point. You're straight in the action. You know the bit in the trailer where he falls.
Don't spoil anything. Remember,
I'm not spoiling it. You know the bit in the trailer where he falls to earth and he goes, "Ugh," yes, like that. That's the opening shot.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So again, sticking with the good. Stick with the good. It's very James Gunn. It's not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. It's very visual. Visually, it looks like a James Gunn movie.
Yep.
And I love James Gunn movies.
Me too.
There's some good jokes and one-liners in there. I like that. That was kind of, you know, the humor they had hit. I think it wasn't any flat jokes or anything in it. I liked Lex Luthor. I thought Nicholas Bolt played a good version of Lex Luthor as a kind of Megamind type evil genius. I mean, he is an evil genius, Lex Luthor.
He's proper nasty in it, I've heard.
He's not a nice guy, and it's clear that he's kind of been influenced by certain people with giant rocket ships that may or may not be called Blue something. In the shape of peepees. The cast is solid, although I have to say, Alan Tudyk. I love Alan Tudyk, and he's fantastic. But I think he needs to take a knee and just let someone else be a robot character for a change, because
is monopolized it.
It's kind of I don't know. It's just like he plays number 4. I know, but that's the thing, is that everyone knows he's good at it, so everyone uses him, and it's like you need to let someone else be that person now. It's just that you can't be that, because now it just sounds like it's the Duke of Wesselton and the Duke of Weaselton, and it's hey, and it just sounds like everybody.
Is this you in the bad? Is this you in the bad?
No, this is me in the good. Yeah,
this is you in the good. Right?
I'm just saying the cast is solid. Like everybody's great in it. Like the cast is good. So the Miss Maisel, who plays Lois Lane, she's really good. Wee Jimmy's good as well.
He's great, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fantastic. Yeah. And Dave Cornsweet as well. He's really good as I liked him as Superman. I thought he was.
That's a big positive.
I thought he was a good Superman. The only I actually have this in ugly. I'm going to bring it up to the bad. The only problem I have with the movie is the tone is all over the place. It doesn't know what it's wanting to be. It's like 1 minute it's scary, the next minute it's funny, and it's like a scene change. It's like it's like shifting gear, and you miss putting the clutch down sometimes. And it gets like there's a lot of like real world situations where it's very similar to one country invading another country / one superpower invading people who don't have any food type thing, and then all of a sudden it'll be like a do the dog joke, and it's like it's like don't.
I actually kind of I get that impression from the trailers as well that it was going to be a bit like that.
And that really took me out of it actually, because I thought that maybe they should have gone one way or the other. Like maybe they should have just had Lex Luthor, because there's a lot of like interdimensional monsters that they fight in this, and I thought maybe that might have been a better route to go, is make it full comic book. Or make it full dark. But if you make it full dark, then you're going to get compared to Zack Snyder, and that's kind of the problem. And I think he was trying to like bring both into it, and I think that kind of missed the point in it.
But then it's very James Gunn to be humorous, and sometimes inappropriate places, as well.
Yeah,
it's quite James Gunnish.
Also, the bad as well. A lot of his the music choices I didn't particularly like.
Don't say that to James. Oh no! You've hit a raw nerve there. You've hit a raw nerve.
I thought some of them were quite. I thought some of them were quite jarring. Again, the tonality thing of it. The one with John Kent. I don't know what happened to him, whether he got hit by a railway spike or something, but he did not seem. At one point he goes like, when we did the thing, and I was like, what is going on here?
Played by Joe Biden.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Puddles. So I don't know what happened to him there. He's played by a guy that was in what?
By railway spike at birth.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Anyway, the whole thing, there's a bit in it anyway where it's like the Superman has to go someplace and whatever it is and recoup, like do something, and so they bring him to John and Martha, and I'm like, why didn't they bring John and Martha to the city, and they could have had them bumbling around the city, and that could have been the comics. Like, do you remember the couple in Superman 2? Was it
good things you think should have been in the film?
I know. Anyway, okay, right, I won't do that. Anyway. Too many characters and too much going on.
You've just come in at the right time, David.
Well, it gets uglier. Anyway, so too many characters and too much going on.
Sorry, did David enjoy it?
No. Well, David, you can speak for yourself.
Did you enjoy it, David? Superman, I'll talk about.
So anyway, too many characters being introduced in all of this, and like not enough for them to do as well.
Well, we thought that was going to be the case, but okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God! By the way, I'm dying to see this film to give my opinion now.
I know.
Wait till next week, though.
So yeah, I mentioned quite a lot for the bad as well. On a unrelated note,
David liked Nathan Fillion.
David is huge up on the Green Lantern Corps. He loves them.
Overall, a 5 for effort. Is that 5 out of 5 or 5 out of 10?
5 out of 100.
I know.
5 out of 5 for effort. I gave it 2 out of 5. To be honest, I wasn't that impressed.
2 out of 5.
No.
Right, sorry, carry on. Anyway,
Anyway, so it tries to be political, and then it doesn't, but then it does again, and then it doesn't, and it's almost like it's afraid to be. It's like pick a lane.
Yep.
And these ones are completely unrelated to it, but I watched the Mark Commode interview review, and he mentioned that the projector broke down, which is exactly what happened to us. Our projector broke down. The film? Not halfway through the film, the final fight. So the bit with the bit at the end that you're all kind of ooh. So there's a bit at the end where you think where it should go all dark, and it does go all dark. And I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. That's kind of bold choice. And then it didn't come back on again because the projector, because the theater was way too warm. The AC was broken, or it wasn't, whatever it was. It was like a sweatbox in there.
Heard that happening.
So the bulb blew. So they had to rewind it, fix the bulb, put it back again. So we were actually late getting in the cinema. But that was fine. Like, it was okay because we watched the end of the movie and we got a free ticket as well. So they were actually really good about it. So, I mean, kudos to Omniplex. I mean, they 100% did the right thing. They fixed the problem. They ran it back. And they gave us all a ticket. So like that, I have no fault with them. And that's not really the fault of the picture. But I just felt like there was some times where Superman I didn't feel that Superman was doing a lot and Lois Lane was doing everything at times.
Okay. Alistair's got a comment here. He's saying that he's got a similar thing when he was watching Independence Day. It came across as dark, semi-serious sci-fi film, and then Will Smith, I'm going to whip E.T.'s ass. Didn't know what hell movie. That's, it can take you out of it, can't it?
It can, yeah. But it's the same thing as like, because it's supposed to be like an Irwin Allen disaster movie. Like that's what Independence Day was supposed to be.
That's right.
And the "Hello boys, I'm home" as well line as well feels a bit tone deaf.
But you're right. So, I mean, but I think James Gunn's guilty of doing that. And I think when you're going to see a James Gunn movie, you almost expect it as well. You get a dance off instead of a fight. At the end of Guardians of the Galaxy and things like that. It's kind of goofy, But
but I think, but that gets explained though, because the whole reason why he's doing the dance off is because he knows that Rocket's building something that will. Kill the big
I know,
bad guy.
But it's still goofy. You know what I mean? It's
still goofy. Yeah,
kind of weird.
Yeah. Overall,
I'm gonna try and see it this week, but we're talking about Friday. But I can't wait till Friday to see it. So slip away.
Yeah,
I'm just away for a pint of milk.
Straight to Kilmarnock.
3 hours later.
That's the other thing as well, is it's over 2 hours long, and given the fact that they've established everything, like the movie begins with Superman fully fleshed out in the world. He's Superman, and that's it. Why is the extra half hour there? Like, it doesn't need to be there. You're not explaining anything. You don't need to.
I've heard some people say that they could have made it longer.
Is it James? Did James say that you can make it longer?
No. I was actually saying to James earlier. Somebody was saying that about it online.
I wouldn't have made it longer.
You could have had it longer.
No,
because it zips along quite quickly. It seemed quite short.
No, I think there's bits in it where there's a lot of talking in it. There's a lot of talking in it. Jody, I'm not sure you would like that.
If they're sitting and talking, my rules.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting and talking is boring. But if there's, if there's something happening, are they sitting and talking? Oh,
there's a lot of sitting. I need
to see this movie. I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need to see it.
Yeah. Anyway, that is my review of
2 out of 5 from Sloan.
2 out of 5. Yeah.
2 out of 5. Harsh. It's hard to please.
Fair.
It's hard to please. Harsh but fair. Yeah, well, I like your points. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I try to look at it from a critical.
It's easy for you to say.
I wish it was. I can't. Do you know what it is? I've got. It's not a summer cold, but I've got that kind of, that kind of that sore throat thing where you're always coughing.
All right.
It's that kind of like it's just the moisture and all that kind of stuff in the air, and the fact it's 11 billion degrees in here.
Well, it's too hot. It's far too hot.
No, it's far too
We're
hot.
Scottish. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Exactly, I know.
Normally, can you hear that I'm whirring away? Because I've got this aircon.
All right, I have. Oh my god, that's boiling. That camera's boiling.
Ooh.
Oof. I don't even see it there, but there's a little fan there.
Yeah.
It's doing absolutely nothing.
Doing nothing, just blowing up.
Not a thing.
Blowing about hot air.
All it's doing is it's moving my little meter going like that. That's all it is.
Yeah.
In fact, that's probably cooler as the inside the meter box.
Well, this is pretty good actually. Anyway, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. If you like this, it's we were going to do a short episode today, but we're over an hour. Like and share. Like and share, please. Please like and share. Please clap. And if you want time reminders when we put something new up, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button, notification bell, and YouTube will let you know when we put something new up, which is currently 8 p.m. on Thursdays, which is when we do our Andor thing. Episode 11, Season 2. Join us this Thursday. And we do a podcast at 8 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah. And thanks again, everybody, for the comments. Fantastic.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thanks very much for joining us. Yeah.
Entertained us no end.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again. And we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers, guys.